If you've been experiencing sharp pain right here, right underneath your kneecap, every time you go downstairs, squat, or run, then you may have patellar tendonitis. And if you've tried stretching, and you've tried icing, and you've tried that silly strap that goes across your knee without relief, then you're going to want to watch this video, because I'm going to show you 3 exercises you can do that will take away your patellar tendonitis pain for good. Patellar tendonitis can be difficult to solve. It usually only hurts when you're doing specific activities, like squatting, stairs, and running. And so you think it's just going to go away. But even with stretching and simple strategies like icing and even wearing the strap, it usually doesn't. And the reason is because this tendon, your patellar tendon, is thick and it's strong and it needs to be strengthened. Because this tendon connects to your quadricep, your upper thigh muscle, it's very important that you work that muscle, you work the tendon, and you challenge it so that it can take the force necessary to do the activities you want to do. The exercises I'm going to show you today are going to do just that. They're going to strengthen your tendon, they're going to bulletproof it against injury so you don't have to have pain anymore, and you can start squatting, going back to the gym, running, and doing the things you love to do. So let's dive into the exercises. The first drill I'm going to show you here is called an eccentric double leg squat. Now, the word eccentric is a large word, but it means to strengthen the muscle while it's lengthening. So for instance, if I'm squatting, my quadricep, this thigh muscle, is lengthening. And that's very important because those exercises have been shown to improve the strength and quality of tissue at the muscles and tendons, in particular your patellar tendon. Now here's the key. The way to overemphasize the usage of your patellar tendon and your quad is to use a decline board like I have here. Right? So you can use a step with a plywood on it. You can use a board like this that has half domes in the back. But the idea is you want to be on a slant. It's important that when you do this drill that you have a little bit of pain. Now that might sound counterintuitive, and it might sound that, wait, we're trying to get rid of pain. But here's the deal. When you have a little bit of pain in doing this drill, it means you're working the patellar tendon enough to strengthen it. Over 5 is too much, under 3 is too little. So choose the weight that elicits a slight pain response. It'll hurt when you start, but it should feel better when you complete these drills. The first drill is a double leg decline squat. So you're going to hold the kettlebell right on your chest, and then you're slowly going to lower into a squat position all the way down as far as you can go, and back up again. Now you might get stuck right around this position. That's okay. Do however low you can. If you can go all the way to your heels, great. And come back up. But the key is to do it very slowly. This is where you're building strength of your patellar tendon. If you go fast, you miss out on the benefit. You want to do sets of 15, and you want to do 3 sets for this drill. As you improve, increase the weight. You might increase 2 to 3 pounds per week. And over the course of 8 to 12 weeks, you're going to see a substantial drop, if not complete resolution of your patellar tendon pain, even if you've had it for months. The next progression I'm going to show you is really the bread and butter of fixing your patellar tendon, and it's the single leg version of the decline squat. Now, single leg is important because it drives up force on the tendon, and it increases your balance and stability and improves your alignment. So it's a win-win-win. Here's how it looks. So what you're going to do, again, kettlebell right in front of you. You're on a decline board. You're going to lift your non-affected leg so that the soreness, where you have your soreness, is on the leg on the decline board. And again, you're going to slowly lower down, squatting as far as you can. Once you get to the point you can't go anymore, put your foot on the board and come back up. The key, go as slow as you can, going down 2 legs to come back up. Here's how it looks from the side. So you're on a decline, not too steep, not too shallow. My foot is pointing downward. That allows more pressure to move through the quad and the patellar tendon as you're going through the drill. Again, sets of 15, 3 sets, and you want to do these every other day. Yes, that's a lot, but this tendon can handle it. Before we get into the next exercise, guys, if you've been struggling with patellar tendonitis and you have some questions about how to fix it and you want to ask me, drop a comment below. Let me know. I answer all the comments and I would be glad to help with whatever you're dealing with. This last exercise, you're going to need a step, ideally about 8 to 10 inches. And again, you can use the same kettlebell or 2 dumbbells. What you're going to do, you're going to put one foot on the step, one foot behind you in a lunge position, weight on your chest. What you're going to do, you're going to shift all your weight to the front leg until you're fully into as much of a forward lunge as you can. Hold for 2 seconds, press back out. Slowly move forward into a full lunge as far as you can go so that hopefully your hamstring touches your calf, and move back out. Here you want to do sets to 10 to 12. Move slowly. The idea is as your knee goes in front of your toes, as it moves forward, the load on your patellar tendon increases, which, as you progress the load in your hand, will improve the strength of that tendon, which will bulletproof it against injury, allowing you to run further, squat more often, go downstairs, all without pain. All right, so those 3 exercises all focus on improving the strength of your quadriceps and by nature your patellar tendon. All too often, runners and athletes, people who struggle with this type of pain, tend to go the opposite route. They try rest, ibuprofen or medication, ice, stretching. All well and good. It might be very good for the beginning of your rehab, but if you've had this for more than 3 to 4 weeks, you're now at the stage where the tendon needs to be strengthened. It doesn't need rest anymore, it doesn't need stretching, it needs to get stronger to handle the load that you're placing upon it. Every time you squat, every time you go downstairs, load is placed on that tendon. It needs to be strong enough to handle the demands of that activity. That's why you need weight. Start small, 5 to 8, 10 pounds maybe, whatever works for you. Again, when you do these drills, you should have some pain. 3 to 5 out of 10. What you'll find, you might have the pain when you start the drills, but when you end, your knee should feel better. And if it doesn't, then you can use ice or you can massage it to take away temporary pain. But the stretching and massage is not the fix. The strengthening is the fix. And that's where a lot of people mess up when they try to rehab their patellar tendon. Now, this has been studied a lot, and it does take some time. Usually the low end is 6 weeks, the high end is 12 weeks for this to go away, but many people that are struggling with patellar tendinosis have had it for months, maybe even a year. And if that's you, 12 weeks is a short time compared to how long you've had it. Doing this, however, staying consistent, doing them every other day, you will find that not only are you stronger, not only does your pain go away, but whatever you're trying to do, your squat, going downstairs, running, is also going to get better because you're getting stronger. It's a win-win. It's a great solution. So, 3 exercises done every other day. This is your solution to your patellar tendon pain. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Be sure to check out more of my videos. In fact, the other video that would be very helpful for you to watch would be the video you see here on the screen that talks all about activating your glutes. Was the other problem for patellar tendinosis is being able to get your glutes involved. So check that out, guys. And thanks so much. And until next time, train smarter and perform better.